Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Nabiila Sumpenna Putri, with students number is 232122110. I'm from class C at English Education Department. The purpose of this recording that I made is to convey my reflection. After studying critical discourse analysis and fulfilling the assignment for the CDA course. This critical discourse analysis course discusses how language can be used to maintain power. Not only that, language here can also form or oppose power and ideology in society. Through several approaches that have been studied, it has been proven that CDA is very important to learn because it can help me understand how language is used properly. And in this semester, I think studying critical discourse analysis is quite fun and challenging because it turns out that the material in CDA is quite difficult to understand. But during the course process, the instructor conveys the material and use fun and effective learning strategies, such as combining critical discourse analysis with everyday life and giving group analysis a segment. With the direction that the instructor has given me, I have been made to understand how language plays a role. By combining context in everyday life makes me think more critically about a language, whether it is written or unwritten. And with group discussion, it makes it easier for me to compare my opinions and my friends, to increase my understanding of the text, and that encourage me to be more careful and more true in responding to news. And before taking this course, I rarely read the context to the end, and I only read it in passing. And at first, I thought that language was just a structure and grammar. However, after I took this course, I understood more that language is not just grammar and its structure, but language can also influence the way of thinking. One of the biggest challenges I have gone through is how to distinguish theories from experts, and to overcome this, I find out the differences in these theories and when the theory can be used. After that, I write a little about the differences and in the application of critical discourse analysis principles. This teacher should not only deliver the material, but the teacher should also create a class that encourage students to always think critically. And I really like the way you teach, as this often gives freedom to give opinions about the text that has been analyzed. And in my opinion, through groups discussion is very helpful to broaden insight, because from there we combine the result of the analysis of a text. And from this critical discourse analysis, I have been made to further examine every language or discourse that often appears, and gives me a fairly broad understanding of how language shapes a person's way of thinking and maintaining power. With assignments and group discussions, as well as clear directions from the instructor, it also really helps me to better understand the material given. In addition, I also really understand that originality in this writing is very important because it reflects honesty and independent thinking. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.